Oh, hello, guys. Look at this beautiful picture that I saw about the medical workers, and they're expressing appreciation to the other first responders. Look at this. This is very beautiful and hopeful. It says, "We fight on." This is medical workers react to applause from firefighters, police, and members of the public outside NYU Langone Hospital during the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, in Manhattan on April 12, 2020. City marches forward as battle against COVID-19 continues. Thank you for your love and support. And we love you, NYPD. So these are the medical responders, the medical workers that are in the front line of the taking care of people during this crisis. I saw something else, an article on how to try to stay in shape. How to stay in shape during this crisis. Ways to stay healthy at home during quarantine, by Beth Dedman. With gyms closed and grocery lines a mile long, it can be difficult to sustain healthy living within the confines of quarantine. But it is possible to promote health and well-being from home. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services advises that half of every meal should be made up of vegetables in a variety of colors. This increases the chances of intaking all of the essential vitamins and minerals to maintain a healthy diet. Vegetables and fruit can be stored in the freezer for months at a time, while shelf-stable options are good to have in stock. The Department of Health and Human Services recommends cutting down on refined sugars by eating whole grains and looking for ingredients such as brown rice, quinoa, and oatmeal. Low-fat milks and lean proteins such as chicken, fish, and eggs are a good way to keep energy levels up without packing on quarantine weight. Seafood is particularly full of protein, minerals, and fatty acids, which keep your body from storing weight. Diets composed of refined foods and sugars can increase the risk of depression by 25 to 35% compared to diets that are high in vegetables, fruits, unprocessed grains, and seafood. According to Harvard Medical School, about 95% of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates sleep, appetite, moods, and reduces pain, is produced in the gastrointestinal tract. Exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. This is good for us all to follow. Exercising for at least 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can help produce serotonin, maintain weight, reduce health risks, and improve mental functions, according to the Center for Disease Control. Running and bicycling outside are great ways to increase cardio activity as long as there is a 6-foot buffer between people. YouTube and other digital platforms have hundreds of at-home workout guides that can be done even in a tiny apartment in New York City. The CDC recommends limiting alcohol and drug use as they can disrupt natural neurotransmitter production, which can lead to more symptoms of anxiety and depression. So we should not drink so much, drink alcohol. Let's continue. Reducing the intake of notifications, social media posts, and news stories about the pandemic can help reduce stress and anxiety, according to the CDC, the Center of Disease Control. Meditation and physical relaxation can also combat those anxieties and stabilize the body's rhythm and flow. Evidence from multiple studies shows that meditation may reduce blood pressure, symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, flare-ups in people who have had ulcerative colitis, symptoms of anxiety and depression, and it may help people with insomnia. That's meditation and things like that, and relaxation. Meditation, it looks they're talking about here. According to the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, taking time to unwind and reaching out to loved ones digitally can also improve mood, cognition, function, and mental health. Physical self-isolation is necessary for reducing the spread of COVID-19, but emotional self-isolation can lead to a negative mental state. So it's important to reach out by phone or digitally by video. Coping with stress will make you, the people you care about, and your community stronger, according to the CDC website. Additional tips, resources, and helplines are available through the CDC HTTP 219 Managing Stress Anxiety HTML. So here, it's a good way to stay healthy at home during the quarantine. And here's this beautiful picture here. We fight on. City marches forward as battle against COVID-19 continues. So that's including all the people whose work is necessary, people like the people that have groceries, and the mail people that do work, where their work is needed at all points in time. They are helping with running the city, the country. Without them, then things couldn't go on, of course. So anyway, they deserve thanks. So anyway, this is this picture, this wonderful picture here. We fight on. Thank you for your love and support. That's medical workers react to applause from firefighters, police, and members of the public outside the NYU at Langone Hospital during the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, in Manhattan on April 12th, 2020. Okay, thank you. Take care.